1930, before the West was won, President Andrew Jackson had himself a situation. All the Indian nations were taking up the land, so he put his pen to paper and he wrote his master plan. He called for Indian removal, let's march them all out west. And though the Indians disagreed, Mr. Jackson thought it best. They said, hold on, Mr. Jackson, this really isn't fair. But thank God for Andrew Jackson, he taught Indians to share. On the trail of tears of joy, just a quick solution, not an underhanded ploy. Indians arm in arm into the setting sun, on a 1,000-mile walkabout of happiness and fun. Now at first they were skeptical of leaving their things behind, but the settlers all promised out of sight was out of mind. The Indians were excited about the new lives they would build, and those who weren't excited were rounded up and killed. It was a long cold winter when they crossed the Mississippi, and that's hard to do when you got no shoes and the ice is to your hip. But the Cherokee were troopers, they didn't raise a fuss, and we all knew deep down inside they were really thanking us. On the trail of tears of joy, just a quick solution, not an underhanded ploy. Indians arm in arm into the setting sun, on a 1,000-mile walkabout of happiness and fun. Some folks called it forced migration, others genocide, but I prefer to look at it like one big water slide. Except instead of water, there was famine and disease. And instead of sliding on their backs, they were dying on their knees. Dying to go on the trail of tears of joy, just a quick solution, not an underhanded ploy. Indians arm in arm into the setting sun, on a 1,000-mile walkabout of happiness and fun. On a 1,000-mile walkabout of happiness and fun.